Okay, hi everyone. I'm live. Okay, hello. Okay, so I just did a half an hour heads up, forewarning. There is a new tool on video camming. So I think it's called webcam capture. I just did like a half an hour uh, video for you guys, and it's nowhere to be found. I have no way to, I don't even know how to upload it. It's just like I was recording, and then boom, all of a sudden it just disappeared. Just really upset about that. So just to let you know, I don't like how I'm looking down at you guys and put it the way that I had it before up here. So lost all my energy because I was like really happy to make that video. The video was awesome, and yeah. So, anyways, let's just get this started. So I don't know if I can like recapture the moment and what we were talking about. So I definitely want to talk to you guys about something that uh, was brought to my attention, not by one person, but by a few people. And it's talking about what happens to the belongings of people who passed away, right? Now, I have a few people who, and I've mentioned this earlier that a while ago, that I think during the summertime, something like that, past the summer. So that I have a few friends who've lost loved ones, and and so now it's about 4 months for some, 3 months for others, maybe like five months for others, you know. And I was talking to a really good friend of mine, and I know that she's having like a really hard time, and so we talk about, you know, her husband who passed away. She's been with him for like 13 years. And yeah, so but we were talking about something that was really interesting. I found that it was like really interesting. And it's something that I was aware of too. Now, I have never, I mean, well, I have lost one person, but that was like when I was a child. But I've been in a long term relationship, and when that person up and disappeared, like not disappeared, but we broke up, you know, I concur with what she was saying. So basically, what she was saying is that um, ever since that, ever since her husband has passed away, it has been absolutely crazy with his belongings. His belongings started basically falling apart, and I'm talking about like, okay, so he would stay home with the children while she would go off and work. So his presence is like really, really strong in the house, and he had like his own belongings. Like he owned this couch, right? Now the couch, the arm of the couch would always be wiggly, but it's been like that for many, many, many years. Now he's been gone for about 4 months. Okay, so now the couch is completely broken. It's completely broken. Okay, for the TV is now on the fritz. Like it works when it wants to work. It's not working, right? So that fell apart. That's falling apart. She had like this credit card that he when he was here, they put a credit card in his back pocket, and so it had like a little hairline fracture on the card. But he's had it for many years, okay, and now that he's passed away, the card completely cracks open. It completely cracked, and she handles these things delicately, but you know, it just broke for no reason. Like unbelievable. He has his plant in this house in the house, right? That his mom had given him. The plant has been there for years. It's never been moved. You know, it's well taken care of. Now that he's passed away, the plant is not dead yet, but it's dying. It's dead. It hasn't. It's not relocated. It's not. It's in the same spot. She waters it just the same. Everything's the same, and it's dying. So it just, and she's not the only one who has said that to me. So I've had other people telling me like similar stories. Like um, my friend's father who passed away, like he's had that car forever, and in the short months that he has passed away, the car completely just broke down. Um, so it's really interesting that I was just like, that's so interesting. Like all these people are saying basically the same thing. Now their loved ones are gone. Now all their stuff is falling apart. So it makes me think like we are like really really entwined and sewn into our existence here when we are here, around not just connected to our loved ones, but we're also like very, very strongly connected to the things that are around us. And I know that I am a very strong believer that we have an aura about us that can fill up this entire room, okay? And I know that they say that we are all brothers and sisters in this world and we're all just like really connected with each other. I understand that there's like an invisible energy there, and we're just like totally connected with each other. We impact each other on the daily with our emotions and our actions, and more so than you know on a deeper level. But I found this really interesting because I can understand people, but with inanimated objects, like it's basically the same thing. So it's just like, you know, like when we were children and you might have like your favorite blankie. Like I still have my Snoopy that I've had when I was 2 months old. It's in my kids' room. It's in the closet. I still have it. But you ever wonder like when your parents try to take that away from you and the child goes absolutely berserk. Now you know that like they have a really hard time when we do that because we teach our children that that we have to learn to let things go. You know what I mean? It's a psychological thing. So for most people, they would probably think like, okay, so they're just psychologically upset. But are they just psychologically upset, or or are children within connection with their things? Are they like energetically connected with their belongings? Like you love that inanimated object so much, and so when it's pulled away from you, doesn't it have like a greater impact because you have it's on that level of connection? Or like even for an adult, like you have your cell phone, right? That you absolutely you like, so it's something that you use on a daily. It's connected with you 24 hours 7 days a week, and you get a lot of entertainment out of it, a lot of enjoyment. And um and then what happened, like say if it goes on the fritz, or it's gone, so it's stolen, you lost it, whatever. Like, does it just drives you a little crazy? Like, oh my god. Or your TV, you're like, oh, it just brought so much enjoyment, like that. But we're all like seriously connected to our things, like and it's just funny how we do you understand? So that was like something else that I just found that was really interesting. I mean, it must be that we are we really impact our surroundings so much so. And then when let me explain. So yeah, so I just thought that that was like really interesting when my friends, three of them, it's just really weird that they lost loved ones around the same time. But they're definitely all saying that all of their stuff, all their loved ones, their past loved ones, things are they're just falling down. They're falling apart, and they're no longer working anymore, and then they have to replace it. But I also, okay, this is something that you need to know. I'm actually home today because I'm waiting for some people. And so if they come knocking at my door, I am definitely going to have to just say goodbye really quick to you guys. So sorry, they just knocked on somebody else's door. I'm hearing them. hopefully don't knock on my door. Okay, so anyways, um, okay, so where was I with that? Um, I think that it's kind of beneficial when that happens. You know what I mean? I think that it kind of forces us when we definitely lose that the loved one's energy when they're gone. It in due time it dissipates dissipates over a small course of time as the months go by, and we lose their energy more and more so. And I think that that's why they are not here to feed. They're not here to feed their environment. And so I think that that's why their things start breaking down, their things start falling apart. And did I tell you about the one where, did I? About how my friend, her father, she had lost her father, and that car he's had for many years. I'm not talking about 2, 3, 4 years. I'm talking about like he's had it for 10 years and he's kept it up, and he's just, it's like a car. He's been gone for about, the car just died. The car just died. I mean, isn't that crazy? So I think that we definitely feed the things that are around us, and we're definitely connected and sewn together with everything around us. We're that strong of an entity. But anyway, okay. So what do you guys think about that? That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Okay, so like here's the second topic that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so the second topic is so concerned because I think that somebody's gonna knock on the door. Please don't come knocking at my door. Ooh, okay. So this is gonna be like a multiple conversation thing. Um, So I also wanted to talk about something that I have been encountering a lot lately. It's crazy. This subject keeps on popping up. Now I've known about this for many years, but it's just like for like a big clump of time in different places, from different people that don't know each other. Okay, from just different. There's no way. Okay, so. But I've been hearing a lot of stories about this man in black. Okay, so there's this is like this entity, and he's called the man all in black. He wears different clothes, but all of it is black. So you would usually know him with a big black brim hat, and he'll have a big black cloak with black pants and black boots. And he doesn't talk, he doesn't say anything to you. He will come down the hall. You usually see him coming, and then he'll just stand there and he'll watch you in your bed and just stare at you and don't say and haven't said anything. To go back to a description of him once again, um, he might not have a cloak on, but he might have like a hoodie. So that's not like style's sake for the style's sake, but just for like, the description of the clothes. Yeah, he'll wear like a big black hood, and his face will be in a silhouette, and he stands there and stares at you. And nobody has like this one ex- explanation of who he is and why he comes. So I've been doing a lot of research lately about what's going on and who this guy is. Okay, because some people they'll say like, "Oh, he comes in my dreams," but a lot of people say, "No, I'm wide awake, and this entity just is just standing there. Like, what does he want?" So a lot of people are saying that he comes like in a darker time. So if you're going through like a serious stretch of long-term problematic crap hitting the fan kind of thing, depression, family issues, constant like major things. I'm not talking about petty things. I'm talking about things that have just been really hovered over you for like a long period of time, and you're just really like consumed with confusion and what have you. Okay, so he will come and visit you at that time. Or people would say, they will say. I also heard that he is a doorkeeper or gatekeeper. So like basically, he senses your negativity and he uses that negativity to open doors like a porthole. So to let bad negative spirits or entities come and go, you know what I mean? So that's why they say that some people that have portholes in their home, and usually people who have portholes in their home, that person will probably see like a lot of spirits in their home, a lot of this like crazy things, because they have portholes in their home. And if you have portholes in your home, that usually means because you have a lot of negativity, you went through a long stretch of just really bad negativity and it opened portholes. Okay, so some people are saying that. Another person was saying that they've encountered this entity like more than one time. um, they say that he usually comes before, um, days before a loved one is about to pass over. So she just recently, then I'm making that face because I don't know if it's like so recently, but she said the most recent experience that she had was when she had lost her uncle, and 3 days before it had happened, she saw this man in her room. Like this, it's an entity. It's not a real guy. Okay, well, you know what I mean. Okay, so, um, and she said that that's happened a few times before when somebody passed away in her family or a loved one. Um, so I'm like, okay, well, is he a messenger? Like, is he a reaper, or is he like a messenger of bad tidings? Like, I don't know, but a it's definitely somebody who comes to you when uh, bad bad news is happening, like something crappy is really happening, so it comes. So I just wanted to know, has anybody ever experienced that? I haven't, but I've had an ex had told me that in my home. I didn't see him, but she was just like, I just see him right there and you don't see him. Like, oh no, I don't see him. So it's weird. So that's like the most personal experience that I've had. I haven't seen, but I know somebody who has. And then I've heard just many, 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 many people different all over the world just explaining like the same thing, that they see this guy when he comes and visits. So I don't know. What do you think? If you've ever had this experience, can you share with me like why you think he's there, and like, or when does he come? Has he ever come? Okay. So I just want to know about that. I just thought that was really interesting. Okay, so topic number 3. This has nothing to do with um, the out there. But I just wanted, because I know that I haven't made a video in a really long time. So I just want to give you like a quick update about myself. Make this really short because I know that you guys are just like, oh, okay. But some of you might be interested. But so I've been taking it easy lately, just really, really being lackadaisical. I mean, like seriously lackadaisical. The last video that I made, I had mentioned that I was getting that strong message of me needing to be grounded. And I really didn't know why. I think I gave you guys an explanation of why I felt like I needed to be grounded, because like so many things were going, my plate was so full, and I loved it because it wasn't overwhelming. It was just perfectly full. I was very active, going out and see my friends, and also taking care of my community and doing just crazy things, but really exciting and happy things. You know what I mean? And and I was just going. But I was getting that strong feeling that you need to, number one, reconnect to source and ground yourself, Ramona. And it's true that every time that I feel like I need to do that, there's a bigger reason why, because I like it's a warning that depression is about to come, because I do have bouts of depression, and that took a long time for me to admit to myself, like years ago, but I've been admitting it to myself for years now. And it really, really helps that I do that, because now I can pre plan for that, you know. So for the past couple of weeks, since I made the last video that I made, well, not the ones where I did the snow day and my son's birthday, I'm talking about like when I talked to you guys. That video, that was the latest video. So I just felt I've been feeling kind of like blue, and just like more so blue than really depressed, just blue. So so yeah, I think that was just sort of warning me, like, you're gonna go through a bout of depression. So take care, and let go of some of the responsibilities that you were having, or at least be low key about it, and take care of business. So yeah, so I have been doing that, and I'm happier of it, but I'm just taking it easy, you know. So, but I do feel a lot better now. So I'm on the upswing again. So yeah, and so like the last thing I wanted to tell you was an online friend of mine was telling me, like, for the longest time, I'm like, I always feel so tired when I come into my apartment. She was like, she sees my videos and things like that. She was like, girl, it's because everything in your home is so neutral. It's so green, and green is very lulling, and it will make you go to sleep. It's very tiring. So I was like, I mean, when I say everything's green, everything was green. Green curtains, green couch, green plants, green plants on the wall, green photos, green everything. Everything was green. I don't know why everything was green, but it was green. So she was like, you need to get some color in your house, and believe me, it'll change things for you. I'm like, okay. So a year later, I took her advice. Now I don't have a whole lot of money, so what I decided to do, I was shopping on Amazon, and I bought myself an area rug, and I also bought matching curtains to the rug, and throw pillows. And I don't want to get a new couch, because my kids are like still young. I don't want to get a new couch where they're going to destroy it. So I just put some gray sheets over my couches. That teal one I'm sitting on. You'll see it here. See that? So I want to show you really quick. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see, because I have like the little clock on the wall over there. I love my plant stand. That used to be actually a wall table, but it was unscrewed. I took the it's no longer a table. Now it's a plant stand. And I got like the matching pillows and the curtains, and oh, did I show you the rug? Do 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 do. So that's like the rug. And I bought a 48-inch television, so that's coming this week. So I took my friend's advice, and I put some little color in here, and I'll tell you, ever since when I walk into my home, it really feels so much better. I don't feel like I want to go take a nap. The color definitely brings aliveness. And sorry about my hair. My hair looks greasy because it is greasy, but it's not dirty greasy. It's I put like this oil in my hair. It's either coconut oil or hair heat protectant, and then it gets too much, and I think I just need to knock this up here. You probably can't see it too much, but I want to dye my hair color like this color, or a little bit lighter, because this color is my real color, and it's not doing anything for my face. And look at it, it's just like a floppy, disgusting mess. It's terrible. All right, so did I tell you guys that I had made this video before, and to not trust that new YouTube webcam capture thing because it does not work. I was so pissed off about that. I seriously sat here and talked to you guys for like a half an hour, and it was not working. So mad. Anyway, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I see that like a few people are watching me, but maybe they lost interest. I don't know. But I'm gonna let you guys go because I have other things to do, entertaining things to do because this is my day off. Love everybody, and enjoy yourselves for your day because we're gonna have like another snowstorm. Another snowstorm. We just had a gigantically huge blizzard here in Boston, Massachusetts, and crazy, crazy stuff. And like tomorrow we're supposed to have like a regular snow, but this weekend again we're supposed to have like a big, gigantically huge blizzard. Be careful what you wish for, people. I've been saying for like, I don't know, a year now. I wish the winters were just like they were when I was a child, where there was like snow, like tons of snow up to over your head, um, all winter long. And now it's like that. And I'm just like, why? So, okay, so I'm going to let you guys go for real. Okay, bye. Mwah.